So in the last video, we created these great custom options to allow a signature to be added to this product. You may have noticed that the price changed, it had its own option, and it even had its own SKU. However, these aren't necessarily their own products. This is all just, in fact, one product with a variation. Now, in some systems, you might have multiple products that are all going to be wrapped into one product. And the way that might work is if you have a t-shirt that's in red and green, they're actually going to be two separate products. And these are going to be done through configurable products. So this is a quick way to create a whole bunch of products from one. And when you select the other configurable product, the image is actually going to update and everything. So it's actually going to be simple products embedded within a configurable product. So to get started, we're going to create a new product. So let's go to Manage Products, and we'll click Add a New Product. And once again, we're going to select Hats as our attribute set, and we're going to select Configurable Product as our product type, and click Continue. Now it's asking us which attribute we want to use to make it configurable. Well, this is the attribute that's going to be different amongst these products so that your user is going to be able to select. Well, we're going to use color. And these two attributes show up here because in their attribute settings, there's selected to use in configurable product. So if your attribute is not showing up here, make sure use in configurable product is checked within your particular attribute. Let's click continue and let's get creating our attribute. So this is going to be just a winter hat, and it's going to have a very similar SKU just because I'm making these up. Status will be enabled, tax class again will be taxable goods, visibility will be catalog and search, and the hat style is going to be a beanie, and we don't have to do anything other than that. Notice how we're not selecting color yet. Now under price, we're just going to select this again to be $15, nothing crazy here, and we don't have to modify anything else. And I'm not going to bother with meta information for this. And we're going to browse, and we're going to upload a photo of this hat, and it's just going to be this green hat. Now, you'll notice in a little bit that this is just for the default image. If I change this and add this all here, later when we add images to the individual products, those are going to be the ones actually showing up. So next, description, we'll just say winter hat. And then again, winter hat. I could put a lot more in here like we did for the last video, but I don't actually have any content for this. Now, design, we're not going to modify the design, gift options. However, for inventory, you'll notice this looks a little bit different. We now just have the options of whether this will manage stock and whether it's in stock or out of stock. So we're going to select this to be in stock, and you'll notice when we're adding our simple products later, that is when you get to add your actual inventory. But for the configurable product as a whole, there is no inventory, just the individual simple products associated with it. So, websites, this is going to be on the main store. Categories will be under apparel and hats once more. And then we're not going to have any related products. However, you'll notice there is another tab down here, and that's associated products. If we click on this, it shows us all of the hats that already exist in our store. Since we just have one, it only shows us one. If your simple products do not already exist, Magento gives you a great way of creating them from the screen. So let's go ahead and save this product right now, and we'll come back and add our configurable edits. So now that the product is saved, you can see this tool exists right here under the associated products page. That's the quick simple product creation, and it's saying the name is going to be winter hat, the SKU is going to be the same, and the weight is going to be variable just in case your t-shirt size is different or something like that, but we're just going to have a 1 for this. Status will be enabled, visibility will be catalog and search, and color is going to be green. And so this green hat is not going to be any different in price, so we don't have to add a price here. Now quantity, we're just going to put 10 here, and it's going to be set to in stock. Now we're just going to click Quick Create, and it creates our simple product for us. Now if we scroll down here, you can see that we have winter green hat is checked. that means that it's associated with this. If we were to uncheck this, this product would no longer be associated. However, if you go into our system, you would see that wintergreen hat with the SKU of RSKU-green exists as a simple product and can be edited individually from this configurable product. So now let's create one more, and it's going to be same as winter hat, it's just going to be color red. And we're going to have everything else be the same, click create, and there's our two products. So let's see what happens on our product page. If we go back to hats, you'll see our new green winter hat. So let's click this green hat. It's $15, and now we have options. Notice how they're required. That's because you can't purchase a hat. That's because you can't purchase one of these hats without first selecting if it's green or red. So let's select an option. Let's select green. Notice how nothing changes. This is using our base image, and it is our base price, and everything's the same. However, it's selecting the green hat. Now if we select red, it's using our red hat. Let's add this to the cart. Great, so we have our winter hat, color red. Well, what happens if your customers want to see this red hat? Well, let's click back to our winter hat here. And what if they want to see what this hat looks like in red? Well, if we come back to our product, this is on the configurable product, under images, we can click browse and upload a red image. Uploading this, I don't have to select this to be any of the thumbnail, base, or store views. All I have to do is click save and continue. Now, when we refresh our page, you see the option for the red hat. If we click it, it's going to open up in this window. And now your customers have the ability to view the red hat as well. So this is how you create configurable products. You can create a configurable product on any attribute that's set to be able to create a configurable product out of. In the next video, we're going to show you how to create grouped products, which allow you to add multiple individual simple products to your cart from one product's page.